All right, so EDG comes from the upper bracket match, so you'll be higher seed. Team A or Team B?
Team B.
Team B. So Giants, you'll be Team A, and we'll start with your first ban.
Ban Pearl.
They ban Pearl. Your ban?
Luther.
Lotus, and map number 1.
Split.
Side on split.
Attack.
Attack. And map number 2.
Fracture.
Fracture. Side on fracture.
Attack.
And next set of bans, starting with Giants, you have Ascent, Haven, and Bind.
Ban Haven.
Ban Haven, okay. And your ban, you have Ascent and Bind.
Ascent.
You ban Ascent, so map number 3 will be Bind. Giants side on Bind.
Defense.
Okay. Gonna run through this, make sure we're all set. First set of bans, we have Giants with Pearl, EDG with Lotus. Map number 1 is Split with EDG on attack. Map number 2 is Fracture with Giants on attack. Next set of bans are Haven and Ascent. Map number 3 is Bind with Giants on defense. Good? Good? Okay, good luck.
Really close last time. It took some heroics from both sides to keep that map alive.
What do you think of this composition here, Vanity? We're like,
get up behind later. He's let the first 2 pass. He hears the third. The peek is in, and he's caught Nukia. Blast pack to come up close. He's putting the pressure on, and it's a teammate of nobody on the other side who's fighting up in heaven. This is a thorn in the side of Giants, and this retake already fragmented with Can behind. They have to hurry up, ignoring their back instead, focusing front, and there's next to nothing left to stand for Giants. EDG, they seem to stumble at the start, but they recovered nicely. Possible. Certainly not easy. Ryan, he's got utility out. Okay, sure, he's managed to find his gun, but look at his health. Look at the weapon he's working with. 19 health left on nobody, but it's not enough. And then, okay, they find the 1 kill. How much more can they do? What damage will the side of Giants walk out of this round with? And it okay, 3 kills, 19 HP on nobody. That could have went so much contact. He's gonna go through after the stun. Little bit of damage onto Hao Dong. He's in position. Snakebite tagging him up, making him vulnerable. Teammates on the way though. The cover should be here. Still though, EDG are doing the damage. Giants now down and out of this round. It's just Hoodie in a 1v4. In a matter of seconds, this went from a round they should be closing out and wondering how many players will be left alive to absolutely everybody on the defense tying.
But he has no friends alongside him. Isolated behind the back of the site. Rotation has begun to come in, and he's managed to land that first shot. Anything more would have to be a miracle. Fatinho's heard the footsteps. Rhyme's still within the site. Somehow, again, these rounds are looking competitive, and both players now stuck within the site.
Fatinho's managed to arm himself up, now rocking in with a Vandal. They're not holding the angle together, though. It'll have to be the trade on Rhyme. He's fallen to start it off, and Chichu closes that one out. It got a little closer.
Onto Nuke. He's going to be basically in a 1 versus 3 fight here. He gets 1, and that's it. Not going to be able to get anything more. The rest of the team's so far away. EDG are going to have a free afterplant here, and well, if Rhyme can get a kill, maybe there's a chance to have that Rolling Thunder, but Chichu instead have caught them on that rotation. It's the same scenario they were just in moments ago. 3 players trying to fight back in.
This time they might decide to go for it. Smokes and your breach online, but it's Can closing this round, you'd imagine. The second Fatinho goes down, at least gets his showstopper online, but it's the next round they're thinking about using it. Incredibly difficult to fight back through. Rolling Thunder and showstopper committed. They're searching for them, and Fatinho's found them all. That's ridiculous. Giants now only have nobody to deal with. He's got heaven, but look at that util he finds. He runs right into. Giants are finally on the board. All rotated.
Yeah, they've gambled. Well, the thing is, they've heard the From the Shadows. Maybe had that expectation. Nobody has been so good at getting the timing right. The flash is sublime. Can't see a thing. No chance even for a trade. He's going to throw out the Tiger for good measure, but the fact is, again, Hey, guess what? 3v5.
Another kill to go their way. They try to trade the operator of Can, but he cannot go down. The EDG finding 7, and the rounds just keep tallying up in there. And already you can see Giants are expecting to rotate back after what they've shown, but no. EDG are very much looking to commit here, as Hoodie just found out the hard way, caught after his paranoia. But Giants are able to drop the spike and slow the EDG push. Can. A shining light for this squad, very nearly finds another. He's down to the rifle. 2 versus 3. And 2 players on site. Can's found another. That's the showstopper. Online, fired out and found. He'll die to the fall damage, leaving them with a chance. Nukia has to find Chichu. The plant coming in. He's going to have the info. It all comes down to this fight, and Chichu wins. EDG round after round.
There always seems to be another side to the coin. The fight, though, the flash is fantastic, but the shots aren't connected. They get nothing.
And then somehow it's EDG who come out on top. Nobody from far away picking up that double. Okay, they do end up losing Can, a big player for their squad. But considering what they're up against and the space retrieved on the other side, they might not be too worried. That is Chichu. You might be confused. You might be thinking, why does that look like it's an attacker? He's quite clearly in a defender position. He's found his reward for his trouble with Hoodie falling. And Haodong's got his lurk up through mid. It's worth looking like late into the round here. You have 2.
Yeah, it's almost a ruse, though, as again, he's on one side of the map. And they're on the other. Taking that control. Rhyme already with him, but he's somewhat alone. The flash is good, but it also catches Nukia. And now, Rhyme's the only one fighting there. Watching for this. Cloud has managed one. Starting to look a little bit better, but Kan's still standing, still fighting. The nade into the back of sight is going to force Rhyme into more awkward position. He's just going to tank it. He's going to try and hold on in that back corner, now hiding within the smoke. His teammate placed just moments ago. Hoodie from above, but it's nobody. And Kan within that sight, just waiting for the moment that flash comes back online. He's managed to sneak forward. Hoodie's found one. But look who they're up against once again. He's read things perfectly, but the shot is missed, and he goes right back into Rhyme. Finally, Giants. You know where he is. Oh. Hoodie playing a risky game. He was spotted by the Tiger on the way in. Has managed to find that opener, though. Spike dropped to the deck. He has no support once again, just stuck in this corner. And now the showstopper put through. Nobody to be found, just going to be pushing straight through. It's actually the trade. Chichu, though, left. 15 HP, has the spike, has to stick it just to get it through onto the round, and Cloud going to make sure that he will not. It is that identical scoreline. 9-3 the pistol. An instant stun straight through, and it's going to be the trades back. Cloud's done incredible work, but Chichu matches him pound for pound. Straight through, it's an awkward fight, and actually Smoggy's there to save the day. Hoodie left in the corner. I don't know if that comeback will ever be happening, because EDG are impossible to lose. They know that the majority of players are in towards heaven. They're the ones with the rifles for Nuke. Well, just like the first half, he's getting caught off. That gives nobody a gun, and that's not what you want to be doing on this map. The judge jumping in. They are tagged up as well. They're very tagged up. There's a very real chance of this round falling apart. They can do no wrong with Kankan at the helm. Off nobody. And actually, Kankan, he's just going to pop the showstopper. He's going to track it through. I thought for a second he was going to land and hit that shot, but Hoodie has thankfully put him down.
Yeah, it was damn close as well. Run that back 10 more times. With it being him, I believe he'll hit it.
I think running back
10 out of 10. Oh, here's the drop. Shot good to start with, but nobody's only able for one. Nukia can't catch them off guard, though. He's lost his life.
Rotating through mid, but just look at the setup. Stun ready. Cloud on the corner. This should at least be one for him. Then the stun in response. Cloud taking over, giving them that lifeline. It's left on to Chichu, and he won't be able to do it. Cloud gets his 4th kill of the round and a 4th round.
Yeah, they're ready. Their utilities prime. Tiger already through. Oh, just a dry peek at a Kankan. He's already down. Smoggy follows through, much of the same.
Nice.
And it's Cloud in back-to-back rounds, breathing life into this Giants squad. Great damage done. He'll fall. Nobody starts to have an answer. But look at the damage on Haodong from earlier on. He should be easily dropped on the way through with Chichu having to do it all, and indeed a blind shot in the smoke. Chichu, 2 opponents, no reload though. Goes out with a classic in hand. A brave move, but they have plenty more chances. Help out. That's why Cloud just abandons the site, and they'll run this crossfire late into the round. Rhyme does have to check his back though, and that timing, they might have even seen him. They might have an idea where he is. He'll get the first, but not the second. And now 10 HP, 1 knife from Smoggy will close it, but Cloud saves them yet again.
Wow.
Maybe they'll get the reward for it if they can dodge. No, that flash has caught one. Vitinho knows where he is. Chichu down, nobody still to be dealt with. They know the flash went off earlier, that it should be around here somewhere. They weren't ready for Concon to go through, and now nobody strikes, but it's a little bit of a whiff. It's not quite lining up, and it looks like the side of EDG might have to do it in the next, because they're not really in a position here.
He's still going for it. He believes in himself, and I can see why. Already managing to clear out Cloud. Smoggy up top is going to put it into a 1v2. And this is the man you'd want in that scenario, but both players up above. A flash ready, dodges it! What? Truly unbelievable!
With 11 HP left.
And future of Valorant. You just don't get players like this. You just don't. Once in a lifetime clutch, and he seems to do it every single game, blinded or dodging it, and every single time you'll watch that today.
But it is really hard to execute. You have to have really good Sova Yuto from Cloud here, and also in combination
out the time. The smoke, though, to delay the counters on the other side, and Concon ready and waiting to receive. Well, I say that, Haodong might actually be the first point again! It is just a mow-down! Even attempting to go for a knife. Brahim somehow manages to get a multi-frag, but the adaptations from EDG already showing a chance to maybe win a long-range fight if it comes, and, well, there you go. Sheriff at least getting one. The classics also overwhelming. Nobody, Haodong, well, again, putting these smokes up close, but it's just going to be the trades. Giants doing an incredible job here. Chichu, this is risky. He's going to go through the smoke and only manages to get one. Seemed a little bit of an overpace and overplay, but I guess when you got this man around, you can take a risk.
It's the thing, though, he's going to have to do this with the Marshall now. Listen, he just needs a body shot on each of these players, and they're going down. No shields to work with. There's the first! That was a headshot as well. But Hoodie's still alive at the end of the round. They might lose. Concon who's going to have to do it to begin. Flash up, not caught him. He's already ahead of them. They're clearing the corner, but a little late. He'll still get a double for his trouble, and now come more. The teammates flooding the site. And EDG fighting strong in this round. It's only Nukia left in a 1v4.
Damage would be nice. Taking out any of these players remaining. First goes his way, making things more costly, but as said, escaping this one. I don't think he's going to be expecting the player behind. And EDG are going to keep this one relatively clean as they break back.
That's what it's all about. And he spotted one as well. The information good. Someone's got to check it eventually, but not in time. He's got 2 already. And now causing havoc up behind. They don't know he's going to judge the dash in. It's ambitious. And it won't work out this time, but I think he might have done enough. He spotted most of the players, only Killjoy left in the unknown. And the Rolling Thunder avoided by most of the squad. 2 players still close by. The stun, though, that's going to stop them from helping out, but the pressure isn't applied. It's a little delayed on the side of Giants. When they make it out, all these players are able to fight again. The stuns have subsided, and now the 2v1. Cloud having to find both, and he'll find none.
Will be just that. They're going to hold on to their control at least.
Rolling Thunder's used up, though. EDG are not giving up just yet. They want a few more fights, and Giants will give it to them. Cloud on the first and the second. This man has shown up for Giants all series long. He's been one of the main points to look at, but now down. The round is lost. Edward Gaming giving them next to no space.
Now maybe looking to pick up the pace.
Well, they most certainly are, but it's not helping them, at least not to start. Again, the knight in shining armor for the Giants squad has been taken down. And look at the damage on the back of it. Vitinho and Rhyme both solo! And Hoodie being taken down in, frankly, unbelievable fashion. They've got nothing!
You managed to take out a gun or two. It is wholeheartedly worth it.
Rhymes
And
already
you have to hope that, yeah, Vitinho's not getting anything. They make it look easy. A Prime Gaming flawless in round
somebody else to find that damage. Instead, it's Smoggy up behind this box, and they're so focused on him. Will they see him? He got pushed up in the air. The stun goes in, but that is a great rolling thunder from the side of Giants. The rewards being reaped as we
still
speak.
got one.
Just one. It leaves it in a 1v3 that Howdong surely cannot win, and he's caught running through the smoke. Another round for Giants, a much needed one.
Yeah.
To be honest, they need some more.
And to not even risk it, Nuka's in a great position. He's gonna, well, almost give it up by the fact that the alarm bot goes down, just trying to buy as much time as possible, and Chichu has already dropped another. It's whiffy from Vitinho. That was their chance. Both players facing the other way, but
most players, if not all, are coming from this angle. Still, that doesn't help them in the initial fight. Cloud is able to pick up one return that makes it a little bit more difficult. And it's Nuki of all players to go down. They still have a lot of that initiating utility, but a player up top after the stun. Chichu only good for one. Giants keeping it close, but they have to get boots on the ground, get into that site, and start the defuse. As time ticks ever further away, another player comes up and around. Hold on. Now the last man standing, it's Chichu. The defuse already halfway. The smoke blinding him, and he might not get a chance. Never mind. They've lined up. And even the body block was not enough.
He can do no wrong in these matches so far. The first map,
16-4.
he was fantastic, but every single time it was stopping them from planting.
So close.
Or in the after plant, Chichu has been phenomenal. And again, we started off not long ago with this roster.
It's 35 HP, Kankan just about alive. The swing through from nobody, not getting them much either. The dropout, Smoggy's gone, that flash didn't delay, and now the spike's down in the open. Giants might have a chance, but with Rhyme gone, everyone else is caught behind smokes. Nukia's flank might be their best chance. And with any look, EDG will be focused on that spike that's now down on the ground. They might not have the time or the space to really worry about Nukia. Never mind! The man might not play a role,
Careful.
It's just Chichu left alive. He has the spike though. And he has had a lights-out game. 4 deaths on the board so far. Will we add his 5th to the tally? 55 HP, barely holding on. But he's found another kill. And now it's just the 1v1, but Cloud comes out on top this time.
Nice shot from Hoodie. Can't get out of the mix, and the spam has done a lot of damage. Lockdown even going to be committed here. Even after the damage, it will force the players from Giants actually very far back. They need to start running right about now, and with Nukia being lost, this is a problem. They've even put the orbital strike. In fact, they're going to get the tape because of it. If they get this kill, it could all be over. I love the idea from EDG. So smart to try and catch them as they rotate out. But this time, Vitinho lands the most crucial shot.
Yeah, if he goes down there, if he stays on 2 kills, that round is done, and Giants might as well start packing their bags, but he's bought them some time, some space, some opportunities. Howdong, good timing. He's got 2 somehow! His 3rd in the round, but his 4th evades him.
Bought up a rifle.
Rolling thunder in each direction, though. They can be traded out. Orbital strike for Hoodie. Here it goes, right away. Rolling thunder's put out. Vitinho able to catch nobody. That's a big kill. Flashes taken out of play. Chichu trying to sneak up. They're checking it. They're not winning the fight, but the trade is there. Giants maintaining their advantage, and with weaker weapons, well, a close-range fight is ideal. That's exactly what's going to be offered up on a plate. With Rhyme falling, that's a weapon to be retrieved. An orbital strike to dodge, but oh, it won't be dodged. Never mind.
They're hightailing it back, though.
Eyes on the site. She most certainly will now. And the off angle being held by Smoggy can do damage. Now that is a bit of an anomaly. The kill found the stun out, but Smoggy's got a player on his right. He wasn't ready for Cloud. Giants cling on to life.
Gonna start spotting in the other direction. Vitinho waiting and actually ends up killing the player behind.
Yeah, it was Cloud on top. Good angle. You know, both of these players on that one, it's difficult to deal with, even as they just try to jiggle Vitinho. Orbital strike on the site, catching them crossing back out. Chichu's picked up another. This is starting to look very, very good for the side of EDG. With nobody's spot not being seen, they now have everything to work with. The information with the Seekers shows them exactly where their opponents are. And with just Nukia standing, 1 versus 3, another nail in the coffin of Giants. EDG ever inching 4 versus 4. Nukia coming in with just a Sheriff. And the spike has to be defused time against the defensive side. They have to flood in and find space quickly. And there's already a response being teed up for the side of EDG. Right into the fray, picking up everyone in sand. All 3 kills in this round have been there. And Giants, I don't know what they want to consider, but there's not really a decision left to make. Ryman a 1v3, he'll find the first, has to dart to sight if he wants to even have a chance at this, and Chichu has closed out any opportunity. 5 in a row.
In the hands of Concon.
What?
It's just absurd. Even continues the push. Nobody is taking over. 3 kills. He was alone. Nobody alongside him, and somehow they now sit in a huge advantage.
Should be done. Giants are locked into spawn. Nukia and Hoodie, the ones that have to clutch it, and the weaponry is at a disadvantage. The lockdown comes in, insult to injury. The clock now a major enemy for the side of Giants, and they're running it down. But look, Nukia's in trouble. I don't think he can even get out of there at this point. Barely. So close to the line. They're detained. This is done. The clock alone would win it. Smoggy's up close to finish him off. An execution. And that's what this series has been. The side of Giants are out of time, out of luck, and out of champions. EDG making history for the region. The melee to finish it off. His team has deserved every accolade earned along the way.
Standing by with nobody and translator Iris to get us through this conversation. A massive win against a team you've already beaten once. I gotta start there. Rematches can be so difficult in the Valorant landscape. What was preparation like when you were gonna meet this team one more time?
首先，这是一场非常漂亮的一个胜利。面对过已经打败过的一支队伍，你们今天展现出了一个无可比拟的一个竞技实力。想问一下，面对他们这一次的一个准备过程有什么不同，让你们如此干净利落拿下了比赛呢？
其实跟我们上一次打 T1 一样吧，就是我们已经赢过，就是我们第2次打他们的时候，就首先我们已经知道了对面是怎么玩的，已经知道了对面的战术和习惯，然后，所以在这种情况下，我们心理负担就会小很多。
It's pretty similar to what we faced off against T1 before, because it's the second time we're facing off against them, so we already know how they're gonna coming after us. So we had a lot of research, and we already know their habits. So that's why we play a lot with a lot more patience today and more comfortable.
I had a conversation with Pipson in between map 1 and map 2, and he said he felt like they maybe were respecting you guys too much. There was not enough confidence. They were scared to give you guys fights. Did it feel that way in that series?
Sorry.
Yeah. That Pipson said in between map 1 and map 2 that it felt like they were scared to fight EDG. They weren't feeling confident in their fights. They were expecting them too much. Did he feel that way in the map?
其实对方的教练在中场的一个采访的时候提到说，他们好像有一点点惧怕去跟 EDG 去打，然后他们有一点不够那么的自信。你们有在实际的对战当中感受到这一点吗？
有的，比如说他们就是，尤其是在我们进攻的时候，他们防守的时候，他们基本上不会打个人能力的东西，就是没有队员去给队伍创造优势，就主动出击。对他们如果前压的话，基本上都是已经讲好的那种团队性的前压。
Definitely, we felt like that way because especially when they're on defense, it feels like they're not playing around their individual mechanics. They're more rely on their team, but they're not a specific player to stand out to create advantage for their team, especially when they're pushed forward. So I feel like definitely what he said was correct. I felt it that way in the match.
Last question for you, and then I'll let you go celebrate with your team. I heard a rumor that you've come up that people have found a nickname for you. That nickname is Superman. Can you explain the why? Can you explain the how?
他其实之前听到了一个小小的，就是这种小留言啊，说好像你有一个外号，就是你是他们的超人，可以跟大家解释一下为什么吗？然后有没有觉得今天自己发挥很好？
今天发挥其实一般般吧，就正常发挥，然后就比较轻松的赢了，就我的队友比较厉害。然后超人的话，其实我觉得就不要过度的吹嘘嘛，就是选手有状态好有状态差的时候。对，就是一个团队里面 有的人状态好的时候就站出来，然后状态差的时候就划水，然后跟着队友打。
As for my individual performance, I would say just decent. But yeah, I heard about that nickname as Superman before. But I would definitely say everyone can stand out in my team. So just don't brag out about one player. Everyone can stand out. And someone can be a little bit down at that time, especially on his performance or his form. So I feel like just everyone can stand out. Everyone has its moment at that time.
EDG continues to shock the world and everyone continues to fall in love. Congratulations on the win. Best of luck to you in the rest of the tournament. I'm going to throw it back to you guys.